Hi students, good morning. This is Harshnath Sukla and in class 10 today we are going to discuss lecture number 4. Chapter is coordinate geometry and today's our topic is exercise 7.2. So let us begin. As we had already discussed the section formula, centroid, upper triangle and etc. So today we start exercise 7.2. So first question of exercise 7.2 is exercise 7.2. The first question is find the coordinate of the point which divides -1, 7 -1, 7 and B 4, -3 in the ratio 2:3. Suppose this is the point P, supposed to be xy, and this is 2:3. Okay, so we start this question. Find the coordinate of intersection of point this. So let pxy be the coordinate. Okay, so what is the value of x1, y1, x2, y2? We have to write here. X1 is -1, x2 is 4 and y1 is 7 and y2 is -3. y2 is -3. Now here m1 is 2 and m2 is 3 because 2:3 it is given here. Divide in the 2:3. Okay, so x is equal to nothing but m1 x2 plus m2 x1 and divided by m1 plus m2. So this is nothing but m1 2 x2 4 m1 x2 plus m2 3 into x1 is -1 and divided by 2 plus 3. So this is 4 2s are 8 -3 divided by 5. So this is 5 by 5. So this is 1. So x is equals to nothing but 1. Similarly, we can find y. So first of all you note it down, then y is okay, maybe you mentioned it. So next y is equals to nothing but y is equals to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2, and this is nothing but m1 is 2, y2 is -3 plus m2 is 3, y1 is 7 and divided by 2 plus 3, and this becomes minus 3 plus 20, 3 to just 6 plus 21 and divided by 5, and this is nothing but 15 by 5, so this is 3. Hence Pxy is nothing but P of 1 comma 3. P of 1 comma 3. Here we write Pxy is equals to nothing but, here we write, hence Pxy is nothing but P 1 comma 3. Hence the coordinate of the point P which divides these this line, that means line joining these 2 points in the ratio 2:3 is 1 comma 3. Okay, so note it down. And then next question. Okay, so next question is the okay, next one is find the coordinate of the point of trisection of the line segment joining the 4 comma minus 1 and minus 2 comma minus 3. So we have given a line 4 comma is 4 comma minus 1 and the second point is minus 2 comma minus 3. What we need to find here, we need to find the coordinate of the point of trisection. Okay, so we need to find the coordinate of the point of trisection. Trisection means there are 3 equal parts. So we need to find, suppose this is P, so supposed to be XY, and this is Q, supposed to be X dash and Y dash. So we need to find point of trisection. Okay, so what is the meaning of trisection? That should be divided in 3 equal parts. So now let us start. If this is in 3 equal parts, so if you find, first we find P, then delete this one, then P divides the line segment in 1:2. No need of this particular point. So first of all we find P. So here X is equal to nothing but M1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2, and this is nothing but m1 is what, 1, okay, and x2 is minus 2 plus m2 is 2 and x1 is what, 4, and divided by 1 plus 2, we will get minus 2 plus 6 divided by 3. Okay, so this is nothing but P minus 2 comma 6, this is 4 by 3. So the value of x is 4 by 3. Similarly, y, if we need to find y, then this is m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. So this is nothing but M1 2 fours are 8 it is, sorry. And then this is 6 by 3 and this is 2. So M1 Y2. M1 is what? 1. Y2 is minus 3 plus M2 is what? 2 and Y1 is what? Minus 1 and divided by 1 plus 2. This is minus 3 1 minus 3, yes, 2 into minus 1, this is minus 3 and plus of minus 2 divided by 3, this is minus 5 by 3. So this is the coordinate of the point P, and if we find coordinate of point Q, then this is nothing but midpoint of P and B. Okay, so note it down. Okay, maybe you completed it. So next thing is, now if you see, then P is nothing but, Q is nothing but midpoint of P and B. Here Q is midpoint of P and B. So coordinate of P is, you know very well, 3 minus 5 by 3, 2 and minus 5 by 3, and Q is B is nothing but minus 2 comma minus 3. So x dash is nothing but x1 plus x2, that means 2 minus 2 divided by 2 comma minus 5 by 3 and minus 3 divided by 2. So this becomes 2 minus 2 0 comma, this is minus 9 minus 5 minus 4 by minus 9 minus 5 minus 13 by 9 5 14 minus 14 by 3 and divided by 2. So this becomes 0 comma minus 14 by 6, this is 0 comma minus 7 by 2. So this is the answer and this is the point of trisection. So what is the concept we use to find the point of trisection? This is a very simple concept. A and B are two end points. Then if you consider trisection, then P is supposed to be here. Then this is 1:2, and we find the coordinate of point P. When we will get point P, then Q is nothing but coordinate of point what? Q. This is x dash y dash. Okay. So in this manner we have to complete question number 2. Now next one we see. Next question number 3rd. This is an activity based question, so please try to solve it. Now we are move for question number 4. Find the ratio. Question number 4 we see. Let us see question number 4. find the ratio in which find the ratio in which find the ratio in which the line segment joining the point, question number 4 for same exercise. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining the point -3, 10 and 6, -8 and 6, -8 divided by this is supposed to be A, this is supposed to be B, and this is P. This is nothing but -1, 6. Okay, so we need to, here A, B and P are given. That means end points of the line are given, and the point which divides this particular line segment, this is given. So we need to find only the ratio. We have to find the ratio in which the point P divides the line AB, A and B. So suppose ratio is K ratio 1. Remember, whenever you find the ratio, you always supposed to be ratio such that K ratio 1. And if we get the value of K as 2/3, 3/2, whatever you get, then K ratio 1, that means 2/3 ratio 1. So this is in 2/3. If you want, you can suppose it as M1 ratio M2, but it is more complicated. This is very easy. So supposed to be K ratio 1. So here X1 is -3, Y1 is 10, X2 is 6, Y2 is -8, X, the coordinate of point P, -1, and Y, this is 6, and M1 supposed to be K and M2 supposed to be 1. Now X is -1, so coordinate of X is nothing but M1 X2, K into 6 plus M2 X1, 1 into -3 and divided by K plus, and you know very well what is the value of X. X is -1, so this is 6K -3 divided by K plus 1, and this implies -K -1, and this is nothing but 6K -3. So this becomes 6K plus K. This is that side, and -1 plus 3. So 7K is equal to 2. So this implies K is equal to 7/2. So here K is equal to 7/2. Hence ratio is K ratio 1. This implies 7/2 ratio 1. This means the line segment divided into 7/2. The line segment AB divided by the point P in the ratio 7/2. So please note it down. Okay, I hope you completed this one. Okay, next one, question number 5. Question number 5. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining the point 1 comma minus 5 and minus 4 comma 5 is divided by the x-axis. Also, find the coordinate of the point of division. Okay, this is also a good question. So please see, before solving, one thing you should remember, you have to your homework as all examples before the exercise 5.2 you have to solve. So now next fifth question is, find the ratio in which the point joining the line, find the ratio in which the line segment, okay, find the ratio in which the line segment joining A1 comma minus 5, A1 comma minus 5, B is minus 4 comma 5, okay, is divided by the x-axis. Is divided by the x-axis. Suppose this is the point which divide this line segment, okay, divided by the x-axis. Also find coordinate of division. Okay, so you know very well, if this point is x-axis, then this particular coordinate of the point is x comma 0, because at x-axis y should be 0. Understood? So here we find the point x comma 0 also and the ratio. So we put 0 for finding the ratio, and afterward we find the coordinate of the point, that means x. So here x1 is equal to 1, y1 is equal to minus 5, x2 is equal to minus 4, and y2 is equal to 5, x is equal to x only, and supposed to be ratio is k ratio 1. So m1 is equal to k and m2 is equal to 1, and y should be 0. X should be x, but y should be 0. So first we find the ratio, and for finding the ratio we use the y is equal to 0. So y is equal to 0, that means y is equal to 0, and you know very well, m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2, and this is nothing but 0. So we have m1 y2. m1 is what? K. y2 is what? 5 plus m2 is what? 1, or m2 y1. y1 is what? Minus 5, and divided by k plus 1, and this is nothing but 0. So simply 5k minus 5 is 0. So k is nothing but 1. So this line segment is divided by the point P in 1 ratio 1. Now we need to find the coordinate of the point, that means the value of x. For value of x, we have to use the formula x is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2. So first of all, you note it down. Okay, so see, next one is x. The value of x is, as m1 raised to m2 is equal to k, that means k should be 1, then ratio is 1 ratio 1, so m1 x2, m1 is k, x2 is minus 4 plus m2 is 1 and m2 x1 is x1 is 1 and divided by k plus 1, and this is nothing but minus 4 and k plus 1 divided by k plus 1. So this is minus 4 into 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1. This is nothing but minus 3 and by 2. So this is the point xy, that means px comma 0 is p minus 3 by 2 comma 0. Okay, so this is the solution of question number 5. Now next one is I hope you completed it. Now next one is question number 6. This is also a very good question. If 1, 2, 4, comma y, x, comma 6 and 3, comma 5 are the vertices of a parallelogram taken in order, then find the value of xy. Most important question. So see question number 6. This is the most important and very good question. Maybe simply you are not able to solve, but just see what is the concept we are using in this question. In question number 6, we have given the vertices of a parallelogram taken in order, that means supposed to be A, this is B, this is C and this is D. Not A, B, C, D. Then this is wrong. Taken in order, that means A, B, C, D. This is the taken in order, means A, B, C, D. And what are the vertices given? 1, comma 2, that means A is 1, comma 2. B is what? 4, comma Y, 4, comma Y. C is what? C is nothing but x, comma 6, and D is nothing but D is 3, comma 5. Can you find this? Can you find this? So if you would like to try it, so try for 1 minute I will give you. So please try to solve, and afterwards I will solve and you just match the answer. Okay, so let us take 1 minute, and afterwards I am going to solve it, and then you match the result. Okay. Okay, you may get the answer, so please try to match it. We have to use the concept here. The diagonals of a parallelogram intersect each other at the equal point. That means they are intersecting each other at the equal distances. Okay, so if we draw the diagonal AC, not intersect, you can use the word bisect each other. Bisect means both the sides are equal. So AC and this is BD. These are the two diagonals which are bisect each other. That means this is the midpoint of, this is the midpoint, that's supposed to be P. Then P is the midpoint of AC and BD both. Understood? The diagonal of a parallelogram bisect each other. That means the point of intersection of AC and BD must be coincide. And what is the meaning of point P? Point P is nothing but midpoint of AC and BD. So first of all, we find the midpoint of AC, midpoint of AC, this is nothing but midpoint of BD. Only this is the concept to find the answer of this particular question. So this is the very simple concept. Diagonal of a parallelogram is bisect each other. This is not in the case of diagonal of parallelogram only. In the case of supposed to be square, supposed to be rectangle, in each case you have to use this particular concept. So midpoint of AC is nothing but 1 plus x divided by 2 and 2 plus 6 divided by 2, and this is nothing but 3 plus 4 divided by 2 and 5 plus y divided by 2. So this is nothing but 1 plus x divided by 2. Comparing the coordinate, we will get 1 plus x divided by 2. This is nothing but 3 plus 4 divided by 2. 2 cancel. 1 plus x is equal to 7. So simply x is nothing but 6. Similarly, 2 plus 6 divided by 2. 2 plus 6 divided by 2 is equal to 5 plus y divided by 2. 2 cancel. 8 is equal to 5 plus y. So y is nothing but 8 minus 5, 3. So you will get the value of x and y. X as a 6 and y as a 3. Understood? X as a 3 and y is x as a 6 and y as a 3. So rest of the question we will see in next lecture. So please try to complete the exercise if you are able. Otherwise, I will solve next other 3 questions. 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. We will solve in next lecture. Okay. In this manner, we have to complete the section formula, and afterwards there are remains only one topic, area of the triangle. Area of the triangle, in which we find the area of the triangle and we see the condition of collinearity by the area of the triangle. Okay, what is the condition of collinearity for the area of the triangle? The area of the triangle should be 0. So only 4 questions are there. So this is the homework for you. So please try to complete this particular question. Okay. So thank you for today. Thank you very much.